My elementary school-age daughter was suddenly found to be pregnant. Chapter 3. Dorian's influence was formidable. It didn't take long for a swarm of internet influencers to arrive, each brandishing their phones to live stream the spectacle. Hey, everyone. We've got a juicy scoop for you. The woman standing here may look sweet and delicate, but she's actually a heartless monster of a mother. She's lived with her in-laws for years, doing nothing but enjoying the good life while barking orders at her mother-in-law. Despite her age and poor health, her mother-in-law has selflessly served her for over a decade, often being dragged out of bed in the middle of the night to whip up late-night meals, nearly collapsing from exhaustion. And her husband, he treats her like a queen. Once, on a snowstorm day when she was burning up with a fever and the roads were impassable, he carried her and ran 5 kilometers to the hospital. Her sister-in-law treats her like royalty, always prioritizing her needs and valuing her even more than herself. And her daughter is the perfect picture of obedience. Since she insists her child must excel, her daughter dedicates herself to her studies, consistently ranking first in her class. She follows her mother's wishes without question, never daring to talk back or rebel. But this well-behaved and obedient child was taken to a hotel by that monstrous mother, sneaking around with some man behind the family's back. And now, she's gotten her daughter pregnant. She's only in elementary school. How can anyone do something like this? The worst part is that now that the truth is out, she shows no remorse. She acts like nothing happened, saying that since it's already done, she'll just accept it and let her daughter have the baby. Can you believe this is something a human being would say? The influencers passionately denounced my crimes, leading tales that were entirely fabricated and exaggerated. Fabrications and exaggerations filled the air. In no time, my name was being dragged through the mud in countless live streams. Well, her daughter is so unfortunate to have such a heartless, monstrous mother, and her husband's family is just as doomed for marrying such a deranged piece of trash. Exactly. How can someone like this even exist in the world without harming others? Public outrage escalated rapidly and my photo quickly climbed to the top of trending searches online. Labels like monster mother, hotel whore, and venomous woman became synonymous with my identity. With the influencers stoking the flames, the crowd's anger surged and they started hurling eggs and rotten vegetables at me, shouting obscenities. I felt like a lamb awaiting slaughter, surrounded by a heap of trash and enduring a barrage of insults. Dorian glared at me, his fury palpable. Callista, it's reached this point, and you still won't say anything? How long are you planning to protect that scoundrel? Seeing the mix of anguish and self-righteousness on Dorian's face, I couldn't help but let out a series of cold, mocking laughs. His anger flared even more at my defiance. He began to kick me violently. Are you even human? At a time like this, you can still laugh. What kind of curse did I bring upon myself in a past life to end up married to a viper like you? I curled up on the ground, writhing in pain from his kicks and drenched in cold sweat. Meanwhile, the crowd roared with approval, convinced that someone like me deserved a harsh lesson. The live stream chat erupted with comments, cheering and celebrating, proclaiming it a satisfying spectacle. The power of public outrage was chilling. Even though I had prepared myself for this moment, I felt my composure start to shatter under the weight of it all. Just then, Velvet came rushing over, visibly shaken. She hurried straight to Dorian, her voice trembling as she exclaimed, "Brother, something terrible has happened. Iris has jumped off the building." Her words cut through the chaos and I felt a wave of relief wash over me. At last, everything was about to come to an end.